Okay, so then let's start with a new chapter, miscellaneous provisions. The name is miscellaneous, but the chapter is not a miscellaneous chapter. Okay, it has got too many topics, too many concepts to be included therein, and the chapter is divided. We have divided the chapter into those many parts. Okay, so we have divided the chapter into 6 parts. As you can see, I'll just show it to you. See, yes, here it is. In miscellaneous provisions, these 6 parts are there: government companies, penalties, punishment, dormant company, nidhi company, registered valuer, and removal of name of the companies from the register of companies. This way, in this particular way, we have divided the chapter into 6 parts. Okay, and even when you are studying, okay, whenever you are also studying, at that time make sure that you also divide the chapter into 6 parts. If you do all of it together, then it becomes a very lengthy chapter. So it's better if you divide the chapter into these 6 parts and then you study. Yes, so we will deal with it in this way only, that is, we'll deal with it in these 6 parts, so that whenever you want to revise, etc., you can just go to that particular part and you can do the same. So now, first of all, let's start with the first part, which talks about the government companies. Okay, which talks about the government companies. Now, for the purpose of this government companies, we have got 3 sections. Okay, we have got 3 sections there. First one is talking about, I'll just show it to you. This is miscellaneous provisions. And in that, the first part that we are doing is government companies. Now, in this, first of all, we are going to do the definition. Okay, maybe you would have studied this definition in your audit also, but we are anyway doing everything afresh. So, first thing is we are going to do about the definition, and second thing, 2 sections we are going to cover up there. One is section number 394 and the other one is section number 395, which talks about the annual reports. Okay, which talks about the annual report. So now, first of all, here they are talking about the definition. Okay, definition of a government company. How do we define a government company? Before that also, let me tell you one more thing. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. What we are studying about the government companies is just this much. Okay, we are just studying this much, but in the provisions, actually in the Companies Act, there are many more things pertaining to the government company. Okay, but your ICAI has restricted our syllabus to only these 3 sections, right? First of all, let's try to understand the meaning of the term. Okay, first let's try to understand the meaning of the term called as government company and how do we define a government company. Chalo, everyone, fast. Just try to recollect. Okay, since this is a definition, we have to go word by word. Okay, that is very, very important. Can I say, first of all, in your language, government company will be such a company in which maximum share capital. Okay, maximum share capital will be held by whom? Maximum share capital will be held by the governments. Okay, governments means central government, state government, etc. Okay, so now just try to understand the wordings here. Okay, any company in which at least 51%, or we can say not less than, okay, not less than 51% of the paid up share capital. I did not use the word paid up equity capital. I use the word paid up share capital, means equity and preference both is included. So at least 51% of the paid up share capital is held by central government, or it is held by state government, or it is held jointly by both. Okay, central government, state government, or jointly by both. All of these people together, either individually or together, they are holding how much percent? They are holding 51%. 51% of the capital in that particular company. Then such a particular company, okay, such a particular company will be treated, okay, that company will be called as a government company. Okay, that company will be called as what? That company will be called as a government company. Similarly, any company which is a subsidiary of a government company, the one which we have already studied. Okay, any company which is a subsidiary of the government company, even that company will be deemed to be a government company. I use the word that company will be deemed to be a government company. Okay, even though in that company government does not have this much of holding, then too such a company will be deemed to be a government company. Very clear with this? Yes. And then there was one explanation which was inserted some time back in this particular definition. That was for the purpose of this clause, that is section 2 clause 45. Okay, section 2 clause 45, just like we did it for the foreign companies. Remember section 2 clause 42. So similarly, section 2 clause 45, for the purpose of this clause, the paid up share capital, okay, shall be construed as total voting power where shares with differential voting rights have been issued. Suppose if there is a company which has issued shares to its equity shareholders and every share has got different voting rights, then in that case, instead of the paid up share capital, we are going to take 51% of the total voting power. Okay, but that is applicable when? That is applicable only when the voting powers attached to every particular share is different. Otherwise, you simply have to take 51% of the paid up share capital. Okay, I hope I am very clear till here. This was the basic thing. Okay, this was, I think maybe you would have studied this while doing the government audits, etc. also, government company audits, etc. also. But yes, this is the definition. This is the definition of your government company. Okay, I hope you are very clear with this. Yes, this was the basic definition given of a government company, right? Now let's move ahead to the two sections. Okay, let's move ahead to the two sections here which they have given in regards to government company. One is section number 394 and the other one is section number 395. Both the sections to be remembered, and even the section numbers. Okay, section means the content, so obviously you have to remember, but even the section number you have to remember. Yeah. Now, both of these sections talk about annual reports of a government company. Okay, it talks about annual reports of a government company. Okay. Now, what are they telling that? Say, for example, okay, just try to understand section number 394. If you understand section number 394, 395 will be a cakewalk for you. Okay, बहुत simple हो जाएगा. It will be very simple for you. Okay. Now, say for example, if central government, I'll use another ink here so that you'll be able to distinguish. Now, listen, if central government is a member of a government company, okay, or if central government as well as state governments are the members of a government company, okay, then section 394 becomes applicable. Okay, so now when will 395 become applicable? Only when state government or state governments are the member of the government company. Okay, so here either central government or jointly by both, and here only where state government is a member. In such case, it will be treated. Okay, in such case, section 395 will become applicable. So what are they supposed to do? Now listen, central government can alone be a member in the government company, or jointly they can be a member in the government company, etc. So they are supposed to prepare a report on the working of the government company, means how the government company is operating, how the government company is functioning, etc. On that particular thing, they have to prepare a report. Okay, now listen, just try to understand one thing. Preparation work here in section 394 will be done by the central government. Okay, preparation work where CG is a member or when both of them are the member, making of that report, that work will be done by the central government. Okay, for the purpose of section 395, preparation work has to be done by the state government only, because there is no central government involvement there at all. Okay. So at least you understood that who is supposed to prepare that particular report. Very clear with this? Achha, once the report is prepared, okay, once this annual report is prepared, after that, it will be laid down. Okay, it will be presented. Okay, so here in this particular case, suppose if only CG is a member. Okay, suppose if only CG is a member, then in such case, it will lay down before both the houses of parliament. Okay, CG will prepare it and CG will lay it down before both the houses of parliament. Okay, and then where both of them are the members, CG as well as SG, both of them are the members and they jointly hold at least 51% of the paid up share capital, etc. Then who did the preparation work? Preparation work was done by whom? Preparation work was done by the central government, right? And then how the presentation will be done? Okay, so central government will lay down before both the houses of parliament. Okay, central government will lay down before both the houses of parliament, and state government will lay down the report which was prepared by the central government only, the same report. Central government will lay down before the house of state legislature or the houses of state legislature. Okay, so just remember one thing, this is common. Preparation will be done by whom? Okay, making, banana, okay, that work will be done by whom? That work will be done by the central government. But then central government will lay down before both the houses of parliament where it is the only member, and when both of them are the members, then central government will lay down before both the houses of parliament and state government will lay down before the houses of state legislature. Very clear with this, but this is common. If CG is involved, then the preparation work will be done by the CG. If CG is not at all involved, then obviously the preparation work will be done by the state government. Very clear with this? Yes. Okay, so now what are they going to prepare? Okay, what are they going to prepare? So it involves three things there. Okay, I'll just show it to you. It involves three things there. It will prepare the annual report. So the copy of annual report, then the copy of audit report, and the comments made by the CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General. Okay, these three, it becomes an entire set. Okay, this becomes an entire set. See, annual report will be prepared here by the central government. So annual report copy, audit report copy, and the comments done by the central government. This becomes an entire set. This will be submitted by the central government before both the houses of parliament and by the state government before the houses of state legislature. I hope I am very, very clear with this, everyone. Yes, this much is simple, this much is clear. Okay, now listen. This annual report will be prepared within 3 months of AGM of that government company. Okay, whenever the AGM of the government company is conducted, from that day within 3 months, this will be prepared, and as soon as it is prepared, it will be laid down. Means before both the houses of parliament and the houses of state legislature, etc. So preparation and laying down, they are treating it as one only, and that has to be done within 3 months of conducting of AGM. Very clear with this? Yes? Okay, fine. So this is what this is talking about. This is talking about annual reports of a government company where CG is a member of that government company, either singly or jointly with the state government. Very clear with this? Okay. Okay. So this was your section number 394. Now can we frame section number 395? I hope now we can at least frame section number 395. So where CG is not a member. Okay, CG, there is no involvement of CG as you can see here. Okay, so either a single state government or multiple state governments are a member of a government company. Then that particular state government will prepare the report, this annual report, and then it will lay down before the house of legislature or before the houses of state legislature. Again, same three things it will lay down. Okay, what three things? One is the copy of annual report. Okay, one is the copy of annual report. Another thing is the copy of your audit report, and then the comments given by the CH. Okay, within how much time should it be prepared and laid down? Within 3 months from the AGM of that government company. I hope I am very, very clear with this. Yes, so where CG is involved, preparation work will be done by the CG and laying down work will be done respectively. And when CG is not at all involved, then in that case, preparation thing will be done by the state government and laying down thing will also be done by the state government. Okay, this is your section number 394 and 395. This is just a compliance. Okay, this is just a compliance in case of a government company. See, audit report is prepared by the CAG, comments is given by the CAG, everything happens. Okay, that is okay, everything happens. But then also one more compliance comes into picture, that is preparation of the annual report. I hope I'm very, very clear with this, everyone. Yes. And then these two sections, 394, 395, these will apply to the government company, every government company, okay? Either it is a running government company or a government company which is undergoing liquidation. Okay, even if it is undergoing liquidation, till now it is not shut down. So it will be applicable to such a government company as well. Very clear with this? Yes. So this is your section number 394 and section number 390. Yes, very simple section. Yes, very simple section. Like you can easily, correspond both the sections together and you can try to frame the provisions. Yes, so I hope you are very, very clear. Definition was one section. Okay, then these two sections, 394 and 395, extra compliance in case of government. Yes. Okay, so 394, 395 and section 2 clause 45 is totally done till here, and with this we are completed. We are totally done. We are totally done with the government company wala part. Okay, government company wala part. 6 parts were there in the chapter, right? Out of that, one part. Okay, one part is altogether done. Yes.